Y'all, I love going to thrift stores and finding different types of dishes to use in my home decor. And so very often I will stumble across little lone saucers or little tiny plates. And what I have found is they make fantastic little candle holders. This was a saucer combined with a little glass candlestick holder, and then this is a metal candlestick holder, and I've combined them both in order to make this cute little candlestick. The thing that I love about this is any kind of plate that you find that you love, there's various different colors of glass candlesticks, this little section here out there that matches, and you can mix and match these up. They make great gifts, and they're just fun. You can make them for seasonal decor, teachers' presents, little hostess gifts. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to do that. So please be sure to like and subscribe. And in the comments below, give me a little candle emoji or some sort of light. Surprise me. All right. See y'all. Thanks so much. Well, I'm going to show you guys this because this is a great way to make a little gift for somebody. Let me get my alcohol to clean this piece up here. It's got the sticky piece from where it had a price tag. Now, how many of y'all have gone into a thrift store and have just found these little single plates or dishes just kind of by themselves and think, oh, that's pretty, but I can't really use that for anything? And just kind of walk by it and leave it as is. I've done that many, many times. Um, well, if you love it, there's always something that you might could do with it. You might could make a riser out of it, or in this case, we're going to make a candlestick holder. So I'm just kind of making sure I fill all that uh, glue lift up there. And this is a quick and simple, easy project to do. And it's well received usually too. Like people are like, they like to get it because one, you made it, and two, it's kind of interesting. It's certainly unique. So now when you do pick up a plate from a thrift store, you got to remember some thrift stores know what they're getting and others don't. Always Google image it to make sure that you're not going to be DIYing something that actually may have some value. Okay. Now I did Google this. This is not of value. It's beautiful, but this is not like a vintage or antique piece. Um, if it is, well, I'm going to be keeping it anyway. So, and I love it. So I'm not going to worry about it. But I wouldn't show y'all how to do this with it if it were, because somebody's going to be like, I can't believe you did that with an antique piece. Okay, again, you don't like the channel? Go to a different one. If you like the channel, hang out with me. See what I have to say. Okay. And of course, the more comfortable I get doing this, you know, the more I will be saying. Anyway, now, let's talk about this other piece over here. This is a little candle holder, little glass candle holder. I ordered a bunch from, I believe, Temu. I got them for a very good price. I think I got 8 for like $3, okay? And these are, I mean, it is solid glass and they're very heavy and they're just gorgeous. And when you attach it to this, it looks like it was just always meant to be. Look at that. Is that not the prettiest? And so I'm going to attach this with some E6000 to the dish. This is clear. They do have them in different colors. They had some greens and some pinks and some cobalt blues that I thought were very pretty. So if you have a plate that's got specific colors on it and you want to accent those colors, you could certainly order this in a different color. The other thing that they have, and Amazon has these too, is they have the metal cup candle holders. I bought some little gold ones. They have them in silver too. And you could always put that onto your plate or a dish that you find that might look better with a candle holder. I even considered doing this. I thought this was kind of pretty, where you just kind of layer it like that. And I might do that just for a little added interest. So, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to just go right around the edge of this with this E6000. Um, and because there is a little rim inside of the plate here where this was, originally like for a coffee cup, um, it will not slide and it makes it easy to center it. So that's the thing about E6000 is whenever I glue things together, sometimes I have to tape them into place because it will slide. And then, you have a piece that's not like, kind of like what you want. Okay. So, and I'm just rotating it around to make sure I've got it kind of centered good enough, essentially. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll set this on a flat surface for about 24 hours. And again, I think I am going to go ahead and do the little metal cup. Kind of go along the edge where this is going to hit the side of the other candle cup. There we go. Make sure it's straight in there. Okay. Make sure that looks pretty level. There have been a few times I've glued some things together with E6000 that I needed to unglue. I will tell you, you let it sit in some alcohol for a little bit, hot water and alcohol, um, it will come apart eventually. Otherwise, it's pretty strong stuff. Okay. All right, so this is another one. I'm going to just set over to the side and let that cure for the next 24 hours. And here's the finished product. It looks like it was always made this way. No one would ever guess this used to be a saucer that went to a coffee cup. Now it's a beautiful little candle holder, and I just love it. I hope y'all do too.